the shotgun. Thomas open down the middle. Touchdown. Michael Stewart assisting in the tackle. Thurman Thomas. Inside the 5. It's Gardner and Thomas in the backfield. Thomas to the outside will walk in. Richard took out Michael Stewart. It was all over, Coach.
Beautiful block by Richard, the guard. Beautiful block. Went the other way. Reception. They have back good field position again. That was a safety-free defense.
There's Thomas ripping away to score.
There's a great illustration of tremendous run.
BB is out wide to the right side, and Todd Light is on him. Up the middle, Thomas. Another touchdown for Thurman Thomas. Career high 4th touchdown. Credit for the tackle. So Thurman Thomas will just spectate, huh?
Yes, I think it's a good move. There's no use keeping him in a game and taking a chance of getting him hurt. I think he's had a great afternoon, worked up a good sweat.
And blames himself. He look at him. Look at him. Throwing it. 3rd and 10. Screen to Thomas. Got some running room. Oh, what a move. 40, 50, and to the San Francisco 49. Is that an all-pro piece of running?
Dick, he outran his blockers.
Reed to the left of Thomas, and wide out is Lofton. And the throw wide open is Thomas. Touchdown! Oh, my. Thurman Thomas. Screen to Thomas. Well read. Brilliant running, and now he's in the clear. One man to beat. And out of bounds finally at the San Francisco 42-yard line. What incredible individual running prowess by Thurman Thomas. Throw right through a defender in his face. 31-27 San Francisco. Thurman Thomas breaks free. Touchdown. Thurman Thomas, he'll fire you up with his numbers. He in 2 games has already total yards from scrimmage over 300 yards. He has 179 total today and 2 touchdowns, 85 rushing, 94 receiving. What a player.
For a long time because he could do anything.
3rd and 13. Thurman Thomas. Tony Stargill there. Also Jeff Harrod. It's a first down for the Bills. 7. Missed a 48-yarder. Inches short. From the 30, the Bill. Thurman Thomas. Thomas 10, 11, 12, almost 15 yards as he scoots out to the 45. Chris Good, the left cornerback, made the stop. A
2-touchdown favorite against the Patriots, who've not won this season. Up the middle they go to Thurman Thomas, and he breaks it into open field. The race is on. Rod Smith tries to get him, and finally Andre Tippett, a linebacker in his 10th year, runs down Thurman Thomas. 30 yards downfield, he runs him down. Former Carolina Tar Heel, who's never been to the Pro Bowl, but probably should have been. He's played that well. Again, the Bills break it as Thurman Thomas, who uses his blockers so well, weaving behind those people in front of him. And he is ahead across midfield, a 20-yard gain on the play. You remember that?
Trying to get underneath.
Thomas, touchdown Buffalo.
The blocks on the outside, Carwell, Gardner, and Jim Richer again.
And one of the things he teaches is catching the ball, not batting it away. They say his defensive backs catches
left in the hand. Thurman Thomas to the 16-yard line before Lewis Oliver can make the tackle.
Great job.
His 35th pass of the day, Kelly. He dumps it off to Thomas. Look at that. Oh, block. Thurman Thomas, who should have been stopped at the line of scrimmage, and Steve Tasker.
More than their normal opportunity to get the ball down the field.
Running out of his own end zone. Kelly off to Thomas. Gets a good block. And Thomas all the way to the 46-yard line. Jim Richer threw the block. The witness to it.
Really?
He had it down. Thurman Thomas. Bad neck and all. He rips it into the 33-yard line. McDaniel catches him from behind. A 20-yard pickup.
If you want to
offside for the Jets, so it's an automatic first down at the 22-yard line. And here is Thurman Thomas. Thomas inside the 10, and Thomas going for the pylon but didn't get there. He is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. To his disgust, Lonnie Young saving a touchdown.
You have Washington and Kelly.
2nd and 10 to the 29-yard line. They give it to Thurman Thomas, and Thomas takes it inside the 20 to the 15-yard line, and a first down tackled by Lonnie Young, and Buffalo stops the clock with 18 seconds. At the 27-yard line on a first down, here is Thomas. What a great move into Jet territory. Run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. He left James Hasty in his tracks and is finally chased down by Lonnie Young.
You know, the great depending upon what he had for lunch.
2nd and 4, Thomas again. And Thurman bursting through, takes it into Jets territory. First down, Buffalo. Lonnie Young and Brian Washington, the two safeties, make the stop.
Thurman Thomas, and when you see that in trying to get into field goal range.
Here's Thurman Thomas inside the 20. That's a first down and out of bounds at the 13 with 55 seconds remaining in regulation. Run out by Lonnie Young. Thomas was a rookie.
Almost a 7-yard per carry average tonight for
down to 3. And they do get it off. And Kelly throws into the end zone. Touchdown. Flag down. Thomas in the end zone.
I didn't think he got that play off.
I didn't either.
But I think that was a holding call. Yeah.
It's the Bills' leading receiver. Kelly pump fakes. Thurman Thomas in the open field. And he's ahead across the 35-yard line. A gain on the play of 16 yards and the Bills' first down.
Well, one of the things Marv Levy said that as Thomas is able to break through for a first down. Sammy Walker on the stop, and that is good for 21 yards. Located just outside of Pittsburgh. He on that same play. Back to the ground for Thomas. Touchdown. Spot to the near side, number 33. And it's Thomas. Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas, the ball carrier.
Reaching to the from O'Donnell.
Is on a 3rd and short yardage situation.
128 yards, rushing, 4 catches. Oh, what a second effort by Thomas. The tackle by Lloyd. It is another Buffalo first down. He went for 15 yards. He splits out to the left side. And Thomas again. Inside the 10, stopped by Woodson, has rushed.
2nd and 10 at the 39. The catch is made. Thurman Thomas inside the 20, run out of bounds at the 13-yard line by Steve Jackson.
And Jackson saved 6. Again,
here from the 18 now. Here's Thurman Thomas moving to the outside. And Thurman Thomas is he in? No, he's not. Out of bounds inside the 1.
Now there's a judgment call by the back judge. The pylon.
Draw play, Thomas. To the 2-yard line. Thurman Thomas, 17 yards on the play. First and goal.
At the beginning of this.
8 and 2, like the Bills. Thomas
Sanders after him. Down at about the 6-foot line. 6-inch line.
He knew he was in a race when he saw 21 coming after him. He tried to use the angle to get away from him.
Basketball player at Pittsburgh. Go up and get it. Thurman Thomas breaks out of the pack, and somehow he shoots ahead on a 2nd down and 10 play for a gain of 18 yards before Stargell brings him down.
The people that get into the middle of the field are keeping him outside. Oh, Thurman's wide open.
Is he ever? Thurman Thomas heads for the 12th man, the sideline, and stops the clock with a 1st down with 41 seconds to play in the 1st half.
Thurman Thomas came out of the...
Thurman finds a way. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He spins off and gains almost 10 yards. On a 2nd and short, it's a 1st down for Buffalo.
They had Thurman Thomas side tackle trap, and don't be surprised to see Jim Kelly do that same thing.
And 1. And here's Thomas to the open field. Penalty marker tossed in the back. Told us that it is all right. 1st down play for Kelly, and another completion for Thurman Thomas. Run out by Mo Lewis and James Hasty, but not after he picked up 21 yards.
Scramble doesn't run quite the way he used to. But Beebe again. No, this is Thomas. Thomas to the 30. Oh, he's rough. 21-yard line. 1st down, Buffalo.
An absolutely tireless player, Dick.
The offense is moving the ball. Here's Thomas on the draw. Look at him hide and then cut forward. Oh, score! Oh, what a play by Thurman Thomas.
Something like 12 to 15 inches in the last 36 hours here in Buffalo. People spent the night in the parking lot.
Thurman Thomas racking up some more yardage from scrimmage. He'll be over 100 yards today as Steve Atwater finally gets the push out of bounds. 16 on the play.
And it's not looking good for Denver's chances here now.
Thomas stopping, starting, heading for a 3-yard loss. Instead, Thurman Thomas all the way to the 15-yard line.
That's remarkable.
32 yards for Thomas. He 4 straight 100-yard games, throwing 39 pass receptions, and he has tossed.
The best runner in the National Football League, I believe. Thurman Thomas, you gotta stop him. And when the Buffalo Bills go 3 wide with 1 tight end, they don't even skip a beat as far as their running game is concerned with Thurman.
Kicks in. Calling signals will be very tough all day for Kelly. Pass blocking good as Kelly swings it out. This is Thurman Thomas with 2 blockers in front. He is inside the 30, inside the 25. And Thomas, the NFL's most valuable player last season, rips off a 23-yard gain on the reception on the Bills' first play from scrimmage.
So he just played short and knocked the ball down.
Kelly goes to Thurman Thomas on a draw on 3rd and 10. He breaks it. Thurman Thomas in the open field, a man to beat. Reginald Jones slows him up. And finally, he's taken down by Vince Buck. But the Bills break their biggest play of the game on a surprise draw on 3rd and 10, a 44-yard gain.
Again,
Thomas cutting back, cutting down, cutting in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, the Buffalo Bills, they pulled a
16-10. 1st and goal Bills, down by 6. Thurman Thomas, he's going in. And now the extra point can give the Bills the lead, something they've not held since that opening 3-0 lead with the field goal.
Told you 6 points isn't enough against it. Already in the end zone.
Kent Hull, the Bills center, said this is our biggest game since the Super Bowl.
Breaks the tie with the legendary Jim Brown, and what a remarkable accomplishment. 4 straight years. And Buffalo, 5:59 to go first half. Thomas, another gaping hole. Robertson knocks him down at the 45. Boy, he gets to the hole in a hurry. You really Marv Levy's favorite video game is? It's the Terminator. Just put in a quarter and watch him eat up the yards. In 1989, he led the NFL with 1,913 yards. Came right back in 1990, led it again, 1,829. Then in 1991, he tied the record of the great Jim Brown, leading the league 3 years in a row, 2,038. And he will lead the league in 1992 right now, 2,081 total yards from scrimmage.
A brilliant 72-degree day in Miami. Joe Robbie Stadium, the scene. A record crowd to see the AFC's final two, the Bills and the Dolphins. The winner goes to Pasadena and the Super Bowl.
Kelly's not played now in 2 weeks. It's his first playoff game.
The screen to Thomas on 3rd and 5. He has the first down and more. All the way to the Miami 41. Braggs made the tackle. 19 yards on the play. Thomas.
Much quicker than that.
Thurman Thomas after the fumble. He's got 10. He's got over 20 yards all the way to the 22-yard line. Finally, it was Oliver and Braggs in the secondary to stop Thomas. He comes out slot left, and Braggs moves over to cover him again. Now they're in tandem as Reed goes in motion. Thomas on the screen. Thomas, touchdown Buffalo. It's to Thomas, and he's wide open. First down at the Miami 37. Boy, out of the backfield, gave a little fake inside and darted outside.
Frustration now in the Dolphin defense.
Screen to Thomas. The touchdown maker, Thomas, is into the 3-yard line, maybe the 2. Larry Webster saved the touchdown, and a big block from Pro Bowler Will. Biggest win in his terrific career.
Personally, nobody ever wants to have their own character.
Thomas again. He is at the goal line. Touchdown. Thurman Thomas. Frustrated.
On the counter, Wolford with an excellent block. 69. All he's got to do is break the plane of the goal line with the ball. He does clearly.
15th and 14th today, and Buffalo leads 7-0.